Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show this week. We got quite a bit of stuff to talk about. A lot of stuff's been happening at the bar. We've made some changes and got a lot of stuff fixing to happen. Going to be of interest to everybody, I believe. Say hello, Debbie.
Hello.
That's about all we're going to get out of her again. That's about all we ever get out of her.
I'll
Just,
comment.
Huh?
I'll comment on some stuff.
There you go. Yesterday, we kind of worked out some final details on the show that's coming up, and I'm really excited about it. October 26th, we're going to have a Touch of Hollywood come to Tuck's Bar in Minor Hill, Tennessee. We're going to have the semifinalists for The Voice and for America's Got Talent.
American Idol.
American Idol. I'm sorry. Look at that. I messed that up right off the bat. American Idol and The Voice. But we're going to have Nuke Bushner, and he's going to sing about an hour and a half, and then we'll have, and I don't know which order they're going to sing. I guess Josh will be playing first. It'll be Josh Gallagher from The Voice. He'll sing about an hour and a half. Then we'll do a hour-long meet and greet with Josh and Nuke, and then I guess Nuke will sing the second part, and for schedule-wise, he'll sing an hour and a half. So it'll wind up being a total of a 4-hour show, and it's only going to be $20. So you can get to come do the meet and greet and get to hear some great music. And both of them got some new music out. And of course, I was looking on our jukebox at the bar the other day. Josh has already got 23 songs on the jukebox at the bar already. So that's quite a bit of songs, and really looking forward to it. It'll be the first time we've had a act like this come in and do it. But they both were semifinalists on American Idol and on The Voice. So
yeah.
Really tickled about that. So it's going to be a great show.
Nook has been there before, so some people are already familiar with some of his music.
Yeah, but this will be the first time he's been there with a full band. So he'll have his own band, and Josh will have his own band. And so it's really going to be a great show, I believe. And like I say, ticket prices are cheap. So, but we're kind of limited on how many tickets we got. So don't wait around, because the phone's been ringing off the wall this morning already, and I just put it on about an hour and a half ago. So I think almost 40 tickets are gone already.
True.
Just this morning, within 2 hours. So, and like I say, we're kind of limited on tickets. So don't wait a long time. You can call the bar at 931-565-1568 and go ahead and put your reservations in, get your tickets and everything. We don't have the printed copy of the ticket yet, but we will have your name and number down and everything. And so I'm really looking forward to it. It came together as a kind of a, not really a last minute thing, but it came together and it's kind of hard to miss the opportunity to do this. We had our Jeep ride scheduled for that day, but the leaves, I don't know if everybody's noticed, the leaves are already starting to change a little bit, and we're only 18 days away from fall. So what we did was we moved our Jeep ride up a week, and because we're trying to catch it in the peak colors. I really want to get the Jeep ride going while it's very pretty, and so we can go through the tree tunnels and all that stuff. So more I thought about it, the more that might be too late in the season. Then again, you never know how Mother Nature's going to do. So it may be November. I tell you what, if we go riding the 19th, and we go riding the 19th and it ain't pretty, we'll go again the week after the 26th, and we'll keep having Jeep rides till it gets pretty.
Well, we can't do that.
What?
We got Gene Watson.
No, that's November. Yeah, it is. It is next week, ain't it? Yeah.
The very next week.
Yeah, the very next week. The very next week after we have that concert with Nuke Bushner and Josh Gallagher, we have Gene Watson, November 2nd.
Yeah.
And this will be, his sixth time?
Sixth time.
Sixth time at the bar, and it's been a sellout every time, and I think it's already sold out now.
If it's not,
it's
very
not,
close.
we're within 10 tickets or so. So
very close.
I think it'll be another sellout, and we got one coming up the week after that. It's going to be a sellout too, I believe. I don't believe we got many tickets left on it.
No, we don't have very many. No.
Bellamy Brothers. So if you're seeing this, you might want to call because I think we're about out of tickets on both of those. So those are both going to be sellouts. We got something coming up December 7th, too. That's one of the big announcements. But we found out we can't say anything about it till after September 20th. So September 20th night or September 21st morning, we will be letting you know exactly what we got. We can advertise it then, and we've had a lot of people wanting this band to play there, so it's going to be pretty cool. So the concert series is alive and strong and well, and we had, well, I don't name any names, but we had 4 or 5 call last Thursday and Friday, national acts
Yep.
wanting to call. Between I'll just give you an idea of the national acts that called that want to play that we haven't got on the schedule yet have over 45 number one hits. So that's the 3 or 4 that we had. So
Yep.
they're really good bands too. So. And, there's a lot of people call wanting to do some acoustic stuff. Ben Daniels, he's wanting to come do some acoustic stuff. And I think I'm going to get Ben and Shelby and Nuke. And then maybe we can get some more folks come in and do some acoustic stuff. And on Sundays, we're going to try to start having a pool tournament once a week on Sunday. Once a month, not once a week, once a month on Sunday. And
If we don't have a concert,
if we don't have a concert, we can't poo in a concert.
we'll try to schedule it around that.
Yeah, and so we just and the dates are coming in on the concert series. We have to get them when we can get them. It's not like we can pick and choose. A lot of times they'll call and say, "Hey, we got these dates here. Which one of these do you want?" And we'll pick out which one works for us.
Yep.
We're booking all the way through March right now. The Malpass brothers will be back in March. And,
Yep. March 1st.
I thought it was the 2nd.
It's in March.
It's our first week in March. And I'm really looking forward to those guys coming back too, man. If you've never seen their show, you've missed out on a lot. I mean, they're great. They have a TV show on RFD TV, and then we got to go to a live recording of
Yeah,
an
that was
album.
really good.
And that was
Yeah.
great. And it was a great experience getting to see how they do that. And, and I got to go to Rhonda Vincent's house and watch them do some recording on the record up there. So it's really interesting getting to see how the procedure on how they do all that. And I'm very blessed that we get invited to go see that stuff. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Aaron Tippin and Kevin Gallion and all them for letting us come hang out on the bus and with Aaron Tippin in Louisville, 2 weeks ago now? A week ago now?
Two weeks ago.
2 weeks ago now. So I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
the
Give
Boots
a big
and-
shout out. Yeah,
Boots and Beats.
Boots and Roots.
Boots
It was
and Roots.
Sammy Kershaw, Colin Ray, and Aaron Tippin.
Yeah.
So we got to go hang out up there backstage. And then the next week we were fortunate enough we got to go hang out backstage with Exile in Alabama. So that was pretty good. And that was over at the Orion in Huntsville.
Yeah.
We enjoyed that a lot. And got to talk to some of the guys. And it's pretty funny. Some of the people that play in Alabama's band, like Megan, she played with Wade Hayes. So the fiddle player that you seen on the stage at Orion, she actually played with Wade Hayes at our bar. And
Yep.
then Chemo, he's been in there. And Geneva's husband, she's playing this Friday. He's the drum tech and stuff for Alabama, so he works for Alabama. So, anyway, appreciate everything they always do for us. And speaking of Geneva, that's our band this Friday night.
True.
And then so it's going to be a great show. Geneva's always energetic. She sings classic rock and stuff, and a lot of people that come to the bar know Geneva.
Yeah.
And she does the MCing for all the concerts and everything that we got. And of course, I met Hawkshaw Hawkins through Geneva. Geneva brought Hawk one day with her, and me and him wound up being pretty good buddies. And of course, we're buddies with Geneva and Dwayne too. And just a pleasure getting to know all the people, and it's been such a blessing. And this Friday is going to be a great show. Speaking of that, Saturday night we got Jerry Smith, and the first time I ever met Jerry, he was at the Frontman concert, I believe.
Yep.
Him and his wife were dancing over to the right. People might remember that they were dancing over to the
I was
right.
like, I don't know how they got any room to dance.
Well, they found a place to dance, and because it was pretty packed. But they found a place to dance over there, and Jerry. After that, we booked him in to play at the place, and they made a country music video there, and you can look it up. She don't
No
remember.
more.
No, well, I mean,
On
I'm
YouTube.
saying it was the first one I think we did, and it was Smith and Gone No More. And if you'll look it up on YouTube or anything, it's like a 1950 blue animated pickup truck there, and that's the one. Just click on that one.
Yeah.
And I think we've had, 5 or 6 country music videos shot
Yeah.
there so far. So
Pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. Watch the whole process of all that. Some of them have been a little bit informal. Some of them have been formal. But, it seems like the ones where we turned the haze machine on, the lights on, and they just took off. That turned out really well. It was funny. I was in Nashville up at Nolanville Road. We were looking at some drum. I actually went to look at a rack, something to help us get the drums on and off the stage easier for when we do concerts, where we just get a couple of people and pick the rack up and tote it and put it, out of the way off the stage. And anyway, so we got in there and they had this really nice set of drums. And it was like mid-90s Pearl Master Custom set of guitar and drums. And I was like, wow, like those. Of course, my wife is no help at all. We don't procrastinate on anything. So she decides we need this set of drums at the bar. So, it don't take much arm twisting.
Yeah, you liked them. And
Well, I liked them too, but
was
she was no help on me not purchasing them. Well, I got home. I thought, we put a little bit of a deposit down on them so they wouldn't sell them. So we get home, and I'll tell you where the story is leading to here in just a minute. So we get home, and I thought, well, I got all these guitars I don't need. So I took one of the guitars back up there and did some trading, so we didn't have to fork out no money and for something I already had. So that was pretty cool. But just so happens, the salesman that sold me the drums was Matt, and it's the drummer for Smith and Gone. So he'll get to play the drums he sold me this Saturday night on stage. So,
Yep.
And if you've seen that video, he's the one that plays drums in the video. So that's the guy that sold me the drums at the music store up there in Nashville. So it's pretty
we
cool.
walked in. He said, "I know you."
So it was pretty good. So he actually texted me this morning sometime. I posted something about them being there, and he said, looking forward to playing those drums. So it's a really cool set of drums. Mike Dillon had got me the other set of drums, and we've played them for, 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah.
And they've been played every Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
And the hardware is just starting to get wore out. We couldn't get the things on the rack times to tighten up and everything, and they just started sagging because, they have been played a bunch. And so it was time to get some new ones. But and these aren't new ones. These are mid-90s, so they're not new.
But they look new.
Ooh, they sound good, too, man. Got a new logo on the drum head, and really tickled with the way they sounded. And Bobby Townsend come down, and I have an EQ on drum sets I got, and he came down and re-EQ'd the new drums on his setting that he uses, because his is a little bit different from mine, and it sounded really good, and can't wait to hear it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here this weekend. Debbie will be. She gets to be here, but I won't be here.
I'm running the show. Y'all come see me.
Yeah. So, but the drums sound really, really good. So I'm looking forward to. And they played them last weekend.
Yeah.
They sounded great last weekend too. So, and it's probably more drums than they want to play, so they can just add and subtract how they want to. So you'd have to have a roto chair to play an electric chair, because they go all the way around behind you almost. But, we got them there if you want to play them. If you don't want to play them, you can rearrange them. So that's
Got
a
a
good thing about
cowbell
having
on
a
there
rack.
too, because someone was asking about a cowbell.
Yeah, we got a cowbell. More cowbell. I walk around with my belly showing like old Will did. We do. So more cowbell. You ain't never seen that, have you?
No.
I'll have to show you that when we leave here. So you'll know what I'm talking about.
Hey, and I got a cowbell too, because our granddaughter's going to Mississippi State now, so I was gifted a cowbell.
What?
They say you're supposed to be gifted one. I got gift.
You got gifted a cowbell.
Yeah.
As long as you ain't got it around your neck.
Okay. Here we go.
I'm in the doghouse now. Hey, it won't be the first time I.
Hey, it's got a stick on it, so I can't.
So I'm gonna. She gonna wear the cowbell around her neck. I'm gonna smack with a stick. So, but to give you an idea of what we got going on here, I'm gonna get my paper so I don't mess up the dates here. So September 21st, we got Thompson Square. We still got some tickets for that, and I think Lonnie's gonna give some away on WLX, and we still got some tickets for that. I'd like to kind of everybody check it out on Facebook and share it. Let's see if we can get us a crowd in here for Thompson Square. They got 2 number 1 songs themselves, so they're the ones singing "Are You Gonna Kiss Me or Not?" And really looking, it's a husband and wife team. I'm really looking forward to this concert. It was funny how I met them. We were in Music City Bar and Grill, and she come up to me, and I'd had a few drinks, and she come up to me and was wanting to play, and I said, well, we got their number stuff, and I called them the next day because, you try not to talk a whole lot of business.
Well,
you've
when
had
we
a beer
walked
or
up
two.
there, their bus was outside,
Well, yeah.
and I should have recognized them from their bus, but I didn't.
Well, we'd already been to the Troubadour, and we'd been partying quite heavily. That's the day I got caught in the parking lot singing through the parking cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway.
And we just met one of our talent agencies.
I can never run for president. There's more garbage that goes fly up on me. But yeah, so that's September 21st at 5 o'clock. That's like to remind everybody, all of our concert days are no smoking. So
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get with Nuke and Josh and to find out about that because this is a little bit different concert than what we've been having. This is something different for us that I'm really excited about. But after September 21st, our next one will be October 26th. And that'll be that'll be Nuke Bushner and Josh Gallagher. So I mean, it's going to be super great show. Anybody that's heard Nuke came in and played Seminole Wind. Him and Will did an acoustic version of it. Then
That's
just
really
in front of the
good.
drums. That was on a Sunday morning about 8 o'clock. They just wanted to come in before everybody got there, and they sat down and did it. And we filmed that, and I forget how many views we had on that in one day. I mean, it was crazy. And Nuke's got a huge following, so I'm sure it'll get out there. But I guess it was. What we wind up with 70,000 total, I think.
I don't
about 2 or
remember.
3
It
days.
was a lot,
It was a
though.
bunch.
Yeah.
It was a bunch. Tux Bar is actually up to 19,000 followers now, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
A little over 19,000. So, and I posted.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, I posted a thing about me and my brother on there in the Porsche at the up at the Dragon, and I told Debbie, and I didn't, I never really realized how many people look at that stuff, but I posted a picture of me and him and his Porsche at the Dragon, and that's a couple of months before he passed away. And anyway, I posted it, and I went back to the insights and looked, and it had, 79,200 people looked at it. And in a period of a week's time or so.
And we appreciate all the comments people put and the cards and
there was just way too many. I couldn't answer
plants,
everybody. There was no way. I mean,
like on the plants, we got some. I have no earthly idea who sent them. So if y'all sent one, we do greatly appreciate it.
Some of the cards got pulled off for the scenes, but anyhow, but we appreciate that. And like I say, I'm amazed at some of the. I posted a thing of my race car engine running.
There's a lot of people watch that too.
279,000 views on my race car engine running. I'm like, wow, just of an engine running in a car. And then we had Gene Watson had 1.1 million views.
Oh, and it's still going.
Oh, it's still
every day.
Rhonda Vincent had
And
579,000 views. We're going to get Rhonda back again. We're still working on a date, so we've been talking to Corey off and on. I think she's going to be, one thing that's kind of kicking us around right now, she's going to be at the Fiddlers Convention in Athens.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to be headlining one night down there. So
Yeah, they wouldn't know if she could come in October. We was like, that's too close.
Well, what it is, we got the same clause with them too.
Yeah.
They can't play within so many miles and so many days of when our show is. So,
True.
And so I understand that. So we just got to work around and figure out when we can get her back in. Cause if y'all have never seen Rhonda Vincent, y'all don't know what you're missing. She's such a sweetie, and I mean, it was funny. She played at our place one day and one weekend, and about 2 weeks later, walked in, and she's sitting at the back bar eating a steak back there. Her and Adam were. So
it was like on a Wednesday, I believe.
Yeah, it was on a Wednesday. It was pretty cool. So you never know who you're going to see. We had some more celebrities, and I'm not going to call any names because I don't want. But we had some more celebrities that were in the bar the other day that people didn't know, and kin folks to the celebrity, and they didn't know, and of course we try not to point them out so they don't get bothered or anything.
Yeah,
but
they just come in at lunch and ate.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyhow, but you never know who you're going to see in there and who's going to be in the bar. So
True.
and we've got some new bands coming up. this one, I hope I got the name right. Yeah, I'm trying to read Debbie's hand scratching off of the book.
Well, usually I try to write neatly, but that one right there, I got messed up when I was writing.
But I'll just put it this way. She wrote it down and she scribbled it out 2 or 3 times. I don't know if she was confused on what she was writing
No,
down.
I had another band there, but they had other things, and they had to change the date.
Now, sometimes bands get double booked and we have
Yeah.
to do some changing around on them. But let's see here. September 5th, this weekend, we got Geneva. And it started at 8 o'clock. She runs 8 to 12. And like I say, if you like classic rock and roll stuff, that's a good spot.
Yeah.
And we never know who she's going to bring with her. I mean, she's got some of the top players that play all up in Nashville. And I don't know if she's going to have who all she's going to
Yeah.
have playing bass and guitar for this week. And then we got Saturday night, the 6th, we got Smith and Gone, Jerry Smith. He puts on a great show. He's played in Nashville quite a bit, I think, too.
I'm looking forward to them too. It's been
Yeah.
a while since we've had them
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Matter of fact, I'm excited. I hate I'm going to miss it, but you'll be there. You'll get to enjoy it.
I will,
And then
if I'm not working behind the
And then the
back.
12th, this is the band I'm talking about. I hope I got your name right because her hen scratching was hard to read. L.A. Shepherd and the Noise.
I think that's right.
You think that's right?
Yeah, yeah.
If it ain't right, but it's her fault. She wrote it down. Anyway, but I think this is the first time that band's played at
It
the
is.
bar. So, we're always excited about having bands for the first time because, I mean, you don't never know. Sometimes you get. We never had a bad band. We've had bands that have been better than other bands, but I
Yeah.
don't think we've ever really had a bad band.
No.
And you get pleasant surprises. Knock on wood. You get pleasant surprises a lot, and hey, this may be one of the best bands we've ever had at the bar.
Yeah.
So you never know, and so you need to come out and check them out and support them. It's L.A. Shepherd and the Noise. Of
I
course,
think they're from Florence area. He
yeah,
was doing some recording.
yeah, yeah. And I tell you, the next band on the 13th, everybody knows these folks, Dixie Mafia, Steve Vickery,
Yeah.
and all of them. So. Not really sure who they'll have playing guitar this thing. Maybe it'll be Randy again, but don't know. But yeah, Steve Vickery, and then you got Chad singing for
Chad Bradford. Yeah.
singing. So and Steve Vickery. So they did I recorded it last time they played there on the board, and then I played it back after they got done. It sounded really good.
I think it was Zach Top's song, wasn't it?
It was one of Zach's songs.
Yeah.
I mean, I recorded the whole show,
Yeah.
but that was just one I played back. It sounded really, really, really good. So, anyway, I was tickled with the mix. It sounded great. But they'll be there the 13th. And then the 19th, we got Steel Six be back in the building again.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Steel Six. They got a really good following, and they always bring a pretty good crowd
Yeah.
with them, and really like those guys.
Oh, and what Chuck's talking about on he records them, a lot of times he's got a drive.
Yeah, it's that little thumb drive thing.
Yeah, that he
sticking there.
does, and the band don't even ask for it, but he'll do it and then give it to the band so
Yeah.
they can listen to it. And
Unless I like it too much, and I just
Yeah.
don't tell them about it, and I keep it. I need to figure out a way to make two at one time, So, but
Anyway, I thought that-
actually recorded a sound check the other night, and then turned around and played it again for Bobby. The other night, it sounded really good. I was tickled with it.
well, I mean, I think that's
It was a
kind of,
sound check, so it wasn't even the final mix of
Yeah.
what was coming out.
but
So
I think that's pretty nice of you because for a while I didn't know he was doing it until
Yeah.
Chuck told me he needed
well,
some more.
Bobby's one that started it, and he bought a bunch of drives up there, and I thought, well, so we if you want, you come sing karaoke with us, and you want to hear yourself sing and stuff to the music. All you got to do is bring you go down and get you a little thumb drive, and Brian can stick it in and he'll record it. All you
Yeah.
gotta do is remind him, and you can take it home and you can listen to yourself sing on the radio.
And
on
we
the
got
way home.
karaoke tonight.
Yeah, we got karaoke every Thursday night. So, and the crowds are starting to pick back up. Summertime's we've been really slow this summer. It's a lot of people out and about, and money's a little tight, but a lot of people been going down to the river and
Well,
the
and
creek and.
School started back so quickly too, so
Yeah.
everybody's trying to pack in.
Back in
everything
the
in.
old days, we used to get like 3 or 4 months for school out. Of course, we didn't have spring break and fall break.
Well,
and all that.
we had what was it called then?
AEA week.
AEA week. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only week we had out.
Yeah.
What's Christmas?
Yeah. Well, we had Christmas, but you had to go. You got out a couple of days before Christmas, and then you went right back to school about 2 days after New Year's.
Yeah.
But you didn't get all these vacations. So I think I liked it better the way we had it when we were growing up than what now. It seems like the way they do it now, they space it out too much, and
Yeah.
you get like a month and a half of summer vacation, then you get a week in the fall and a week in the spring, and then you get an extra week in around Christmas time. So I don't know. I just like it the way it used to be. So I'm old fickle. I
Yeah,
don't
but
like,
you
I don't
know,
like
we
a
just
whole
have
lot of big
grandkids at
old
school now.
changes, huh?
So we just have grandkids at school now.
Yeah. 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 But then that's the 19th. We got Still Six. The 20th we got Jake Holder. He plays every third Saturday of every month, and he's also going to be the New Year's band, right?
Yes.
New Year's band. And so Jake will be there. He does a really good job. He's out of Nashville. The only place he plays outside of Nashville, what he told me, was
Us.
but he does 2 or 3 shows a day in Nashville. When I say shows, those shows 4-hour set up there, so that he's liable to play 1 or 2 shows a day. So
He plays on. I know he plays on Sunday because he's always got to get back because I think he's got like a 10 o'clock show on Sunday
Yeah,
after he plays
yeah.
Saturday night.
I forget where is it. Bootleggers. I forget where he plays that on Sunday.
Yeah.
But anyhow, but we appreciate them. Like I say, December 21st, the day after we have Jake, we got Thompson Square, and this will be the first time we've had Thompson Square. So I hope we can pack out the house and have a good show and everything. And right now it is a full band show. So it's not an acoustic show. It is a full band show. And we're going to try not to have any acoustic shows on the concerts and stuff. And now we're going to have acoustic Sundays where a guy just comes in and plays, and he plays basically for the door. So. And it's going to be good, easy music. I mean, it'll be just a guitar and a guy sitting there playing. Sometimes it may be 2 people playing, but,
Yeah.
Really looking forward to
Maybe we
starting
can
that.
do that outside too when it gets cooler at our
Yeah, we're
outside
finna
bar.
get the outside bar fire
Yeah.
back up. It's been so hot this summer, we didn't even open the bar. We had it open one weekend during spring fling, and then
And then it rained every weekend.
Yeah, it rained every weekend. then it got so hot you couldn't stand to stay out there very long. And nobody wanted to sit outside. It was hot inside the building, but it was real hot outside.
Yeah. And what but we've had people start playing horseshoes.
Oh yeah, that's something else too. We'll talk about that. We're going to start throwing some horseshoes, but we also hung up some dartboards. I'm going to add a couple more spaced around. People are concerned about them being close, but on the night when we have dart league, we'll have darts stuck in different spots, dartboards stuck in different spots. But right now, just on the weekend when people are practicing, we got them set up where the motorcycle used to sit.
Yeah.
So, and they're a little close together, but the thing is, about 11 o'clock, we'll start offering free ear piercings. So,
Oh gosh.
as long as nobody gets that, you got to wear safety glasses so we don't get an eye put out. But so free ear piercings
Oh
coming up.
gosh.
Anyway, I don't believe I'd walk in front of nobody
No.
throwing darts.
Especially me, because it ain't no telling where it's going to go.
Yeah, yeah. And then the next week, September 26th, we got Chevy Lee Lowe will be back, and he's got lots of new music out. He just released a Jack Daniels session, and y'all be sure to check that out. He recorded in the Jack Daniels cave, and I think he's the first one to ever get to do that. So, it's pretty excited about that. And I'm a stickler for studio recording, so this is a little bit different, and a lot of people really like it a whole lot. So you need to check it out. And I think he's got 5 songs on there. I know History's on there, and Miss Tennessee's on there, and he's got some of the Jack Daniels stuff on there too. So you need to go check that out. And like I say, he will be back the 26th. He always puts on a good show and brings a great crowd to the place. So I'm looking forward to having him back too. Then the 27th, I got 117 South. This was another band that we had that was a new band that was a really good surprise.
Mm-hmm.
they were great, and like having them back. You can always tell when the band does pretty good, we get them back in. So
Oh, yeah.
we like them. So of course everybody's taste in music's a little different too. So some people will love them, some people don't like them, some people like hey. But I'm not talking about this one band. I'm talking about all the bands
Yeah.
that we have.
And then a surprise of that, we knew the wife. We knew the wife of the singer.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
But we didn't know that until
Yeah.
they came in.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. And I wasn't talking about this band. I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh yeah.
That's why we
all
try to
bands.
have all
Yeah.
different kind of bands and stuff. But 117 South was really, really good, and I'm tickled with that. And so you'll be seeing them probably once a month or every time we can get them anyway. So. And then we've had a lot of people here asking here lately about getting some of the old bands back in that we used to have. Being in the club business or the bar business, you don't want to get anybody burn out on any one band. So we've been trying to cycle through and find some new bands and we're going to start getting some of the old bands back in because
Yeah.
we've had people requesting a lot of the older
Well,
bands.
there's one band that they no longer play together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah, and that, who knows, they may get back together. So,
yeah.
but anyway, that's 117 South. And then in October we got Stony Banks be back, and it's pretty funny. They get to singing, and they do a little version of some reggae country stuff.
It's not pretty good.
Totally different from what everybody else does. It's actually some country music with a reggae vibe to it, and I like, what, that don't sound bad at all. I actually like that. So every now and then change is good. They're not scared to try something different, I'll tell you. So I enjoyed watching that and hearing that. And then here's a new band, and like I say, this is some more of her hen scratching. You want to read it?
Okay.
Okay, and because I'm gonna let you be the one to mess it up.
Okay.
It's the 10th right down there.
Let me look. Okay, it's Joel Elliott and the El Dorado Band.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's correct.
Okay.
And then on 11th, we've got Monkey and the Spank Daddies back.
Yeah. I missed them, but last time I forget where I was at. Where was I at last time?
You were in Sturgis.
Oh, Sturgis with Shelby Lee Lowe. Yeah. I was in Sturgis, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Monkey and
Okay.
Monkey Walmart, huh?
And then again, on the 18th, we've got Jake Holder back.
Yep.
You want me to keep on?
Yeah. Yeah. You just keep on.
Alrighty.
You hardly ever read. I'm surprised you can see the paper without your
Yeah.
glasses.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the 24th, we have Bill. I'll call him by his right name, still what we used to call him.
Bill Collar.
Yeah, but we call him something else. But anyway, the Southern Stray Band.
Oh, I'm gonna call him by it.
But like Bill.
I'm not like Bill. I'm not gonna let it slide.
They'll be in the house.
Yeah, Bill. I always enjoy having Bill and them. He's a hoot.
Okay.
He's a hoot. And I need to get some of her energy. His better half's energy to jump around.
Oh, shoot. And then L.A. Shepherd and the Noise is on the 25th. And then on the 26th is Nuke and Josh.
Yep. So it's gonna be
Yep.
good.
And then on Halloween, we've got Shelby.
Yep,
Shelby Lee Lowe.
We always have a big party, and in Halloween and stuff. So we got Shelby Lee Lowe this year, and we have a costume party. I'm gonna get some independent judges. this
Yes,
time.
we're going to have.
Somehow our judging always gets messed up on the.
Yeah, this time we're going to have people, that don't know anybody.
Yeah, so I mean, and we give away money, and last year was not good.
It got screwed up.
Yeah, it was not
gosh.
good. And I apologize to everybody
Yeah.
that participated last year, but that band kind of, I think they partied a little bit too hardy. You know, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about them. So we all do it. We've all partied a little bit too much, but we let them be the judges, and we had a whole lot of people not happy with us.
There was some really good costumes too,
Yeah.
and so the theme for us this year for the bar.
I hadn't heard this yet.
how
This
we're
is a
dressing.
surprise. Me.
No, it's the Tweenies, the Roaring Tweenies.
Oh, at least I ain't got to wear what I have last on Caesar suit or something. I forget what.
That was 2 years ago.
I forget what you put me in last year. You ain't gonna do that again. See, this is always a surprise. I never know.
Well, no,
what they're
Katie
gonna-
Bug gets it all up.
Yeah, I never
So-
know. Oh, Katie Bug, now she's
She's gonna be a gangster this year.
yeah. I've already got the pinstripe.
I know,
too.
we do.
Yeah.
We've already done that one time at the boat harbor.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
yacht club.
Yacht club.
If you could call it a yacht club, but yeah.
Yacht club. Give me back my paper here. But but they talking about Nuke and Josh. I think both of them have new music coming out, and I heard one of the new songs earlier that Nuke had done, and it's going to be coming out in October. And I really like
It's
it.
really good.
I like it a lot, and I think him and Matt wrote it together. So, and you didn't know that, did you? I didn't tell you that.
You tell me that.
Yeah, anyway,
Sometimes
I think
he
Nuke.
tells me, he thinks he's already tells me, but he don't tell me. Then he says, you
That's
know.
why I have to. That's why I have to tell her 5 times, and maybe she'll hear it once.
I listen.
She has this selective hearing. She only hears, and then she goes, "Well, you didn't tell me." Well, yeah, I did about
I think
4
he's got some
times.
selective hearing. I mean, not thinking.
Selective hearing, thinking. I don't know what you got, but anyhow,
No, I'm talking
I get
about
in trouble
you.
a whole lot because I tell her stuff, and she says I didn't.
Hey, you don't.
There we go. Anyway, so we'll fight about that on the car ride on the way home. I tried to get LB to come in here and talk with her today. He said I talk enough on the radio. So anyway, he's been about he's been to every one of the concerts we've got. The performers at least once. Sometimes if we've had him 3 times, he won't come but once or twice.
Yeah.
But he's been there quite a bit here lately.
Yeah.
And I think
And, you know, sometimes people's like, you know,
we
why
get
you
Eddie
him
in there.
again?
We get Eddie in there occasionally. We get
Yeah.
him in there.
But,
every now and
you
then.
know, sometimes people ask, you know, why y'all got them again? Well, I mean, you would not believe it, but a concert will get over, and then people put on Facebook, when is he coming again? Like
Yeah.
on Gene Watson.
Yeah.
And we always have a waiting list for him, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah.
I mean, like I say, he's a sellout. People just love him. And I mean, some people coming every time he comes, too.
I talked with John Allen this morning a little bit, and you know he's doing Nuke and Josh and Cowpens. I think we're going to take the Tuck shuttle bus and we're going to go over to Cowpens and pick people up the day of the show with the 26th. So
Yeah, 'cause there's some
I think
people
we
out
can
there.
only take 30. So you might want to get with John and the first 30 people that get on the list get to ride on the bus, and we'll pick you up at Cowpens, take you over and let you watch the show, and then we'll take you back to Cowpens. You know, and then sometimes if Cowpens are doing a show and we don't have anything going, we might go the opposite way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We might pick people up at Tux to take over. So, you know, just try to support each other, and, you know, we're,
Work with other bars. Yeah.
yeah,
Work
we
with other
we
bars.
try to work with other bars, and, you know, just like we got a new restaurant across the street from the bar now, the Family Fort. They've been really busy here lately, and you know, it's a non-smoking family restaurant, so you can take your kids and everything in there.
Yep.
So, you know, unlike our place, you can't. We're a smoking bar. Even though the back part's no smoking, we still can't allow anybody under 21 years old in there. So,
We've asked. I just say we asked.
yeah, and I mean, we have asked, but even on the no smoking venue days, concert days, we're not allowed to have anybody under 21. But, you know, across the street, there's another option across the street now. You can go over there and take your family, and so maybe you go over there and eat and come see us too, and, you know, or whatever. We try to work. We all try to work together because you know, need to support each other. We don't need any more big chains coming in. Let's support each other. You know.
Yep. Yep.
But anyway, and that's Miss Penny and Patsy. They used to own Ronnie's. They're the ones that got the Family Fork across the street. Yeah, they've been pretty good. They got full menu and everything right now, and they're just getting cranked up. I think they got pretty overwhelmed really fast, because you know how it is when you're a new place. I mean, everybody, let's go eat there. And I looked over one day. I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "I'm gonna call over and order 5 of everything." I told Rock that the other day, and Rock said, I told Rock, I said, "I might get killed. I better not do that."
You probably would.
Yeah, so anyhow, so I like, yeah. But anyway, but they doing good. They doing good. So it's a really pretty place. It's probably one of the prettiest places around.
It is.
I
It's
mean, they got
really
some-
nice.
It's,
Yeah.
it's really nice. So if y'all get a chance, check it out.
Yeah. They came and visited us some while they were doing it,
Yeah.
and they invited us over a couple of times to
Yeah.
see the progress.
Yeah, I haven't got to eat there yet, but I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it. Every time I
We're
look
gonna wait
over
till
there,
it slow down.
I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Every time I look over there, they're busy. So I think the first week they sold out of food. They were so busy.
Yeah.
Anyway, but anyhow, y'all come down that way, check them out and check us out, and it's it makes it a little bit more of a destination. I think it's going to be good for both of us having a place down there. And like to say a big thank you to all the guys that went up to Sturgis. Well, I talked about it a little bit before, but I got to go out there with some of the best musicians around and everything, and we had a really good time. Sturgis was pretty fun. That's actually the first time I got to spend a lot of time there during bike week and stuff, and I actually got to go over and watch Walker Porter race at Sturgis. Really proud of the young man. He had the fast time. One day over there, and he ran really good. And this past week, he raced in Springfield, and I think he ran fifth in one of the races and had a really bad get off. A guy come off the wall and looked like the front end out from under the bike. I didn't even really get all the details, but I think he went down about over 100 mile an hour. And
He's all right.
Being 16 years old, he probably bounced right back up. And I'm like, man, I remember them days when I raced motocross, I used to fall off 30 foot in the air, 40 mile an hour. Now I have to sit down and slide off the tailgate so my feet ain't a foot off the ground. But it would be nice to be young again. But if I was young again, I might not live this long. So
True.
So anyway, I don't regret anything I've done. But yeah, but the young man is super fast. Y'all get a chance, you need to check him out. Walker Porter's his name, and he races in the number 100. And he just turned professional, and he's doing really good. I'm really proud of him. But I got to go watch him race at Sturgis.
And if you can get Flow Racing.
If you get Flow Racing, you can watch him. Yeah. And it also comes on Fox. I watched it on Fox the other night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But and we try to air all the races that he's in live at the bar, because we got Flow Racing on the TV at the bar, so we can actually, if you interested in watching him race and you know he's racing that day, just come up there and Katie will turn the TV on Flow Racing and you can watch that there and watch him race.
Yeah, if we're not there. Yeah.
Yeah, even if we're not there. Of course, if I'm there, I'll probably be watching. But anyway, really, really proud of the young man. He's doing really good, and it's nice to see a local person doing very good and professional racing. Yeah. And the other day, they finished, the top 11 finished within 0.4 of a second. There was 11 of them within 0.4 of a second at the finish line at Springfield.
That's some good racing.
Oh, yeah. Very good racing. And so I'm really proud of that young man. And we got we got Josh is young, and he's been doing pretty good racing motocross. I think he just had shoulder surgery though. So I'd like to thank everybody that comes out on change the subject for a second. I'd like to thank everybody that comes out, because it made me think about Josh, because he was playing pool last night.
Yeah.
He was in there. So every Tuesday night we have an 8-ball tournament, and every Wednesday night we have a 9-ball tournament. And those are barroom rules. Every Monday night we have APA 8-ball. Every Thursday night we have APA 9-ball.
Yeah.
So I think I got all that right.
Oh, yeah.
And then every Thursday night we have karaoke. If you want to hear yourself sing, bring a thumb drive and just remind Brian to turn it on and off every time before you sing, and he can swap them out. We can put your names on them, and he can swap them out. And I don't think them things about $3 or $4, but you can hear yourself sing, and you can actually stick it. And if you got one of the new cars, you can actually put it in there and listen to it on the way home.
Like Gene Watson says. When he bought him a truck, it didn't have a...
Yeah, it didn't have a cassette player, a CD player, and it had he got the little thumb drive thing. His is in the form of a bus, I think it is.
Yeah, that's cute, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a bus and a guitar.
I'm going to tell you something. If y'all never seen Gene Watson live, the man sounds just as good as he ever did. And he sings everything just exactly like he recorded it. He don't try to add it or change it none. And singing that song that many times, eventually but he sings it just exactly perfect.
Yeah, because they didn't think that was going to be even a hit.
Yeah. Well, you talking about the farewell party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
just like a last minute thing.
Yeah,
on
they
it.
had a few minutes left on the recording.
Yep.
And he threw that one in. They sat on the floor and learned it in one take, and they did it in one take. And
I just thought you was talking about that one because it goes up high.
no, it does. All of his songs are great. And why the man's not in the Hall of Fame, I don't know. I mean, he should be in the Hall of Fame. I hope they don't wait till he passes before they put him in. I hope they put him in before.
Maybe I'll make
So
it this year.
I hope so.
Yeah.
And why he's not already in, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd like to say a big thank you to all the people that let us go backstage at the Grand Ole Opry with them, and that's a lot of fun when we go. We go up there. We try not to bother nobody. We just kind of hang out, and watch the festivities that's going on, and see the different people, and we made a lot of good contacts up there. So
Yeah.
I really want to say thank you to everybody that lets us go do that. So.
Vince Gill was there, and I didn't want to ask him for a picture, so he was sitting there just playing guitar, and I just walked up to him and I said, "Can I just take your picture?" He said, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "Well, that was
They
very
were all
nice."
really nice.
Yeah.
They all really, especially Bill Anderson. We got to meet Bill
Yeah.
Anderson. He's really doing. He's really, really nice.
But you just don't want to. I just feel. It doesn't feel right just going up. Hey, can I get my picture with you? You know.
Well, you don't want to do. That's what they don't like. So that's what we try not to do.
Yeah.
That's why at the bar you hardly ever see any of our waitresses or bartenders or anybody with pictures in, because we really don't like to smother them to death like that. And the performers are more comfortable, more relaxed around you if you don't hover over them and worry them to death about
Yeah.
pictures and autographs and stuff. I got Evel Knievel's autograph and Lawrence Welk's autograph and Mickey Mantle autograph and Dolly Parton picture and everything when I was a kid. I have no idea where none of that's at. So I really wish I could find it, but you know, a lot of times you get autographs from people and you're just worrying to death, and just kind of hang out and enjoy their presence. And, you know, of course, the meet and greets are where you're supposed to get the autographs, and, you know, they actually do that.
Yeah.
And the good thing about our bar, rather than a lot of the other bars and a lot of the other venues that they play at, we only have 320-something people in there. So they'll take time to meet 300 people, but they're not going to take time to meet 3,000 or 5,000 people, you know.
Yeah.
So
Now we've
yeah.
got two performers that can't.
Yeah, they can't do it because
Yeah.
of their age. I understand that, you know, and
But-
sickness and everything.
Yeah,
So,
but I guess everybody that's been
well,
to
I mean,
our,
it's their booking agent that
Yeah.
don't let them do it. It ain't them.
but everybody's been to our bar. They know, like, when the meet and greet are, and they stand in line and wait.
Yeah.
They're just patient.
It was funny. Aaron Tippin was there. He'd take your phone.
Yeah.
He'd take your phone and do the selfie for you. So,
Yeah, I
and
guess
so
it
he'd make
makes.
sure you get a good picture.
yeah.
You know, yeah, all of them are great pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, he even done that with me and you and Hawk and
Sweepy.
Sleepy.
Sweepy. Yeah. Yeah. So anyhow, but. We really appreciate all them guys always doing that, and you never know. After the show, they always have a jam session. A lot of times, Geneva and Hawk will sit around. One time we had Troy Martin in there and Sweepy Walker, and then we had, the guy that played the keyboards for Dr. Hook was in there. He brought his stuff in, so you never know who's going to be playing and who's doing what. Just like. We had Jeannie Pruitt in our audience one time. Nobody even knew it.
No,
And, and
I was fortunate enough to get my picture made with her.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We've been invited to go back to the Troubadour. I ain't told you that. So, and we got a big
Who's
show.
playing?
It's a bunch of them. I'll tell you, it's a bunch of them. We've been invited to go back to the Troubadour. Looking forward to doing that. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun getting to go do stuff like that.
Yeah, the last time was at Troubadour. We ran into Mo.
Yeah, Mo Bandy, he's ready to come back.
Yeah, and then we met.
He gave me a message to give Gene Watson, but I'm not going to tell Gene Watson what Mo said.
Well, Gene Watson probably throw it right back because they're really friends, but they kid each other all the time.
Yeah, so it was pretty funny, and then we got to meet
Carrie and Debbie.
Huh?
Carrie and Debbie.
Yeah, the people we did some booking through. Got to see them in person. I got in trouble for singing through Kerry said, I
The
don't think
cone.
we did. Through the cone. It was around Hank Williams, Ernest Tubbs Cadillac. I just picked it up and started singing through it like a megaphone.
And then she walked by and said, I don't think you need to be singing that out here. Or something like that.
That was fun. Looking forward to having her there.
Yeah, and then we got to meet the Nelson twins.
Yes, actually, they made contact wanting to come play. So
Yep.
Ricky Nelson's son. So we may try to get with them and book them.
Yep.
You know, but just we're fixing to start trying some different stuff too to see how it works out. We're gonna the back part of the bar Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We don't have anything going on in there right now. We're going to open it up for hourly rentals for you can either have band practice and use the equipment and, we got backline stuff and play music and have band practice, or you can come there and have, like anniversary parties or any kind of corporate party. We're going to do stuff like that. We're going to rent it by the hour. Of course, we'll be able to cater to anything, kitchen. We'll have the full kitchen and everything there. So
Yep.
we can do that. If you want to do video shoots, we'll line it up to where you can do video shoots back there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday all day long, all the way up to closing time. Now, you can do still photo shoots. We can do that. Or if you just, just all kind of stuff we can do with the back. If you got some, we had a male review back there one time for the women. So
Yeah.
that, we can, and just stuff like, we got a whole list of stuff that we can do with the back on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And,
Yeah,
so
because
just
we got
contact us if you got something like a corporate event, or if you want to have a corporate Christmas party there, or if you want to have a Halloween party, or if you want to have a retirement party, or if you just want to have a big birthday bash and have it a private birthday bash, we have the ability to let you go in the back. We can close the door and lock it like we do for the concert, and it'll just be a private party in the back. Nobody can go back there. So
and then if they did this, we can change the staging up,
yeah, we can change the
like
staging around.
sort of like a fashion show type thing.
Yeah,
you can
we
make it
did
go
that
out.
for when we had the mail thing in there. We
Yeah.
had a runway coming out and then teed off and everything. So, what do you keep laughing for?
That was fun. I was there, but I wasn't there for that. I had APA that night, so I was playing pool.
Yeah,
But yeah, someone supervised.
yeah, I had to supervise. It was actually pretty funny. I got it.
Although he said he's going to be picking up rocks, but
I said I was going to be counting and numbering rocks. I make sure I get them back.
hey,
to
and
the
then
right
some
spot.
girl, she came in with a bag and she had some rocks in it, gave him the chuck.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was Lori.
Yeah, they had a big time. So I guess what the point we're trying to make is we're wide open for
Yeah.
any kind of party use, video use, photography use, or anything. You can come in, rent a facility by the hour in the back and have full access to record. And if you want to come in and record your band practice, we can do that. Or,
Yeah.
So there's a whole lot of options that we can do with that. We have a new Facebook web page too. It's tuxbar.com. You can go there and check out the upcoming events and stuff that we got. Just like to remind everybody, the seating on all the concerts are in the order that you buy the tickets. So if you got 8 people wanting to come, don't buy 4 tickets and wait 2 weeks and want to buy 4 more because you won't be sitting together.
Yeah.
So, you need to try to get it
Yeah,
all
'cause we
together.
can't-
And the closer.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that like sitting up in the front row. It's actually the 4th or 5th row is the best seat because you get better sound and better lighting and you ain't looking straight up. But some people like being up toward the front. I can pretty much tell you for every concert from now on, the front row and half of the second row is already gone because we got people that come to every single concert. So as quick as we figure out we got a concert coming, their name goes down. Darren Shaw's been to every single concert, so he's always going to be on the front
Yeah.
row because he said he don't care who it is, put him down.
We've got
And we got-
multiple people that does that.
Yeah.
That's the reason why.
And the tables in
Yeah.
the back, they get reserved. They get you buy the ticket, the table. You get 8 tickets with the table. So we have the tables go first. We've only got 5 down one wall and 3 down the other wall. There's 3 more, but we take them and put them up front because they take up so much room.
Yeah.
And so
That's the
you know,
reason why the tables cost a
so
little more.
it's very important that you get your tickets ASAP. When you hear it come out, like Gene Watson, when you see me post it, you better jump on it. If you want the first 8 rows, if you ain't on there in the first 2 days, you're gonna be
Yeah.
about the 8th or 9th row back. So, which is still not bad. You're only 30 foot from the stage. So
Yeah.
the worst seat in the house is 30 foot or 32 foot from the stage. So, but anybody's been to a concert there knows it's really good. But we're about to run out of time. I'm going to run over this again right quick. And if you got any questions, you go to tuxbar.com on the web page. You go to Tuxbar on Facebook. You can call 931-565-1568. Or you can come to 4397 Salem Road, Minor Hill, Tennessee. This weekend we got Geneva and Smith and Gone.
Gonna be a good weekend.
Going to be a great weekend. Don't
No
forget.
cover charge.
Thompson Square, September 21st. We got tickets left for that. Give us a call and let us know. We're also got tickets on sale for Nuke Bushner and Josh Gallagher already. So that's going to be quick. Thank y'all. Have a great time. We'll see you next time.
See ya.